Okay, so I just wanted to make this quick video to kind of explain some stress that I was having this week about building my first e-commerce store. There were a few decisions to make and I really didn't know which way to go about it, and I was getting pretty stressed out about it, which is probably why yesterday's video wasn't so good. I had a lot on my mind. So as for decisions, I really wasn't sure on three things. Firstly, I wasn't sure which currency to use. I live in the UK, so my local currency is British pounds, but I didn't know how trustworthy that would be for all around the world. I wanted to sell to as many customers as possible. But then, having said that, shipping around the world would mean crazy shipping times and quite expensive costs sometimes to ship to, say, certain areas. And then, in balance with all of that, how can I include free shipping if it's going to cost so much just to ship it to the other side of the world? So there are all these three different decisions that I had to go back and forth on so many different ways and do a whole bunch of research to try and find out a reasonable idea for how I can best go about this business. And I did a lot of research, but I really couldn't find a lot of information. Like, what is the best currency to start with your business? What country should you ship to? And should you do free shipping? So I thought I'd just share this to, firstly, show that I did get stressed out about this, and if you are going through the same situation, that's normal and that's okay. And I really intend to push through and make this work. And I think if you have the same attitude, then I'm sure you can succeed too. So if you're watching this or you think back one time and remember me saying this, then I hope you can really remember that you will get stressed. Things are difficult sometimes. Like, doing a business, it's not easy. If it was, everybody would do it. So just stick at it and you'll work it out. And then my second reason for sharing this is just sharing the knowledge that I found out, or at least I came to terms with, and you can see how that idea goes over the coming months or so. And this did stump me for a good couple of days. I'd go for one route thinking about free worldwide shipping, and then I'd get to realise the shipping costs and realise that that was undoable and, so many different ways. And I went through this process for about 2 days straight, being super stressed, not really knowing what to do. But what I did come to realise is that when you start your business, it doesn't have to be exactly that for the rest of your business life. As long as you go in with the right attitude and a proactive behaviour, you're always going to get better and provide a good business service. So, in the theme of things for the £1 a day challenge, I decided to think of the most simplest way possible to get going, with the least resistance, and then I knew I could always grow from there. With Printful and Printify, the two print-on-demand stores which I'm thinking about using, they're mainly based in the US, and therefore shipping and shipping costs are so much easier in the USA. Therefore, my first thought was to ship just to the US and only market to them. And then I can do free shipping, and that'll bring in a lot more customers, and from my research, that's what customers want. They want free shipping. When they buy something, they don't want to see added costs and stuff. That causes a lot of people to click off before they go through the checkout. And obviously, going for the USA, using the US dollar would be the currency of choice. And this is obviously a strong world-known currency, so it has good trust around the world. So if you had to stick with one currency, probably using US dollar is the best one. There are obviously currency converters and stuff, so once you start with that, you can always grow with your business and start using one of those, so you're a lot more applicable to all around the world. So there I was, I pretty much had an idea then. I could just go to the US and market to specifically the US, but then I realised I was leaving a lot on the table. Even though shipping might cost a lot, surely there's no reason why I couldn't just offer out to the whole world, because these print-on-demand stores do ship around the world. But the problem is the high shipping rates. So I decided just to do free shipping only for the US, and then around the world I can offer out the products at the same price, but they have to pay shipping. So that means my profit margins won't struggle because I'm having to cover that shipping. But it also gives the option for buyers all around the world to purchase the products if they do like them. So I think this strategy brings me the best opportunity in the least risky way to get myself started. I don't know how it'll go. I'm excited to share with you how it's going to go, but it's the best method I can think of for now. So I think that's really what you've got to do with all business, not just e-commerce. Just find the path of least resistance, the way you think you can provide the best customer service possible, and then just start from there. And once you started, you can build your brand and start expanding. Obviously, this is my first print-on-demand store and my first e-commerce store in general, so I may be completely wrong, but I'll be sharing my journey nonetheless. Whether I win, lose, fail, you'll find out exactly what happens and the way I took to do that, so you won't have to make the same mistakes as me. And equally, I'll be sharing everything that I do right, and whether I succeed or make money from it, so I hope you can follow along in this journey with me. If you don't know me already, which if you watched this whole video so far, I'm pretty impressed, so thank you. And that means that you probably are interested in what I have to say. And my journey is, I'm trying to share my journey of trying to reach financial freedom. I'm sick of the 9 to 5 job life, and I want to work my way out of it. I want to try and build different routes of online business, and I want to share every single thing I learn along the way. So I hope you can come along on the journey with me. I hope you like this shorter, more raw video form. If you do, I do plan to put out a few more of these, just sharing my different business ideas or any focuses or problems I'm dealing with throughout the week with my business, just so I can share a more raw idea of what it's like to run a business. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned where I'll probably share another stock market video this week. And of course, the £1 a day challenge updates every single Thursday.